Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play series for The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. I am S.A.N, and when we last finished off, we had just made it to this heart-shaped lake in the middle of the Faron Wetlands. All the Deku Scrubs seem to be really intrigued by eating what they call cotton candy, but I call spider webs attached to sticks. And apparently this Deku Scrubs love interest fell in this rift, and we have to go rescue them now. Also, we need a membership card to get into the sweet spot, which is the area where the major rift is. So we're working on getting that. Also, I made an exciting announcement at the end of my last video. If you haven't seen that yet, you should probably go and watch that, because it's going to be about one of my upcoming projects that I'll be doing after I finish up this series. And I have a bad feeling I know what this Deku Scrub is about to do. Yeah, here we go. Well, they do say love can make you blind and do some really stupid things, like jump into an extra planar void. Alright, let's get in there. Now we have yet another Deku Scrub to save. One more is not going to make any difference. Okay, 5 areas, so this is a relatively standard-sized rift then. Not including a dungeon. Alright. Well, there's the other half of the broken heart, and I think here's our lovesick Deku Scrub. Yeah, well, we knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, well, people in love do really, really weird things. Oh yeah, these Goma larvae are everywhere, by the way. Hence all the spider webs. Oh, okay. Deku Baba upgrade? I mean, I haven't used the original ones, so I'm not going to use this one. Alright then. I think we need to burn these webs, and this should work the same way it does in Tears of the Kingdom. Just burn the grass, there we go, and the fire will spread to the webs eventually. There we go. Now we just need to wait for it to die down so I don't burn myself. And now it's just shape a path with the water block, and there we go. That's our first one gotten. And we should just be able to extend this water block power up to get to the top. Yeah. Now that we have 6 of these echoes, we can make it a time. This is much easier. Should probably collect the rupees. At some point, I might be able to upgrade my carrying capacity for accessories again. Oh dear. Alright, let's try that again without falling down. Alright, yeah, against multiple enemies, actually, I should probably still be using the freezer to echo, because the Wizrobe, though more powerful, is easily distracted by multiple enemies, and I can have summon 2 of these now. So, and their Frost Breath freezes things really easily. Yeah, so I should probably use them as well. And, of course, I need to burn this web. Alright. Nope, I didn't get those rupees in time. That's a second Dark Orb found. Alright. Where's 2 from here? Yeah, the Goma larvae, as you can see, like to shoot webbing at us, and the webs persist even after their death, so they make hazards for us to have to worry about. Okay. I'm guessing this is an underwater area. Down we go. Alright, there's one of them. Oh, there's 2 of them. Are all 3 of the remaining ones down here, or is it just 2? Okay. So now we have these currents to worry about. Yeah, I remember these. Can I use bombs underwater? They're probably just better off using the bomb fish, in all honesty. I don't have any of those, not breathing underwater potions. The bubble potions, I believe is what they're called. Okay. Yeah, I should be able to just bind it and... Oh, nope! Current's too strong. Okay, I need to time that a bit better. And not drown. I also need to not drown. Why is it not ticking? Why is it not ticking? That's a new. Oh! I tend to summon these out of water. This is one of the few times I actually had to summon them in water. So maybe that's why? Huh. Alright, well, learn new things about this game all the time. Alright, that's number 3 down. Alright, this Bio Deku Baba is not going to be very difficult. I just need to chomp in to eat it. Go, Sharpedo! Nice for them to give me an air pocket up here. I can grab number 4 while I'm here. Alright, I think that's it for in this area, because it looks like it just loops back to where we were, so... yeah, there's no other path. So we missed something up there. Alright. Well, easy enough to go check. Yeah, it is. Alright, well I can set it off with the... yeah, just the spinning into it. And apparently I set off the Trompin as well. That's interesting. That's the first time that's actually come up. Alright, so where's number 5 then? Alright, well according to the map, there's not much else to this rift. So clearly it's just somewhere I'm missing. Maybe this rock wall area here? It's the only thing I haven't really explored. Oh yeah, there it is. Alright, that's kind of the middle of nowhere. Can I conjure? Okay, conjure a cloud. Will this work? The Ignazol, will it go on there? Oh, it does, but it falls apart and then it doesn't do anything. Alright, maybe if I just throw the Candlezol, pick it up, and then just throw it into the web. Contact. Alright, that works. Fortunately, it doesn't need to make contact very much. And that's number 5. Yeah. Alright, we can now fix this rift. Alright, time for try to get a bit more experience. Yeah, it's only a little bit. Then again, there do seem to be a larger number of rifts in this region than the other ones. So, we might be able to actually get enough in the long run for a level up. I'd be surprised if we didn't. Alright, let's head back. Alright, we've mended the rift in the heart-shaped puddle, I guess. Calling it a lake is giving it a bit too much credit. It's a pond, I suppose. Yeah, they call the rifts the Dark Thorns, apparently, because they guess they kind of look jagged at the edges. Oh dear, trouble in paradise, is it? Yeah, well, they were dragged into the rift. I think they have a pretty good excuse for that. Oh dear. Okay, maybe it's best if plants can't talk, so we can't find out what their love life is like. Turns out in Hyrule it's the same as ours, and it's just as dysfunctional. Yeah, do you have a membership card? Yeah, we kind of need it. Alright, fine. Be that way. Below Zoo. Okay, south corner, southern. Okay. Dark Thorns right next to the home, so we don't have much need for it. Okay, that sounds like our next stop then. Alright, so we have to explore the region of the Faron Woods that we haven't been to yet. In the south east, by the looks of it. Alright, not too far to go. We've actually almost filled in most of the map. That is something I want to do. I want to fill in the entire map before we finish this playthrough. Because that way I can be sure I've explored a lot of things. And no real need to fight these monsters, as we've covered before. Alright, I guess we need to go in this cave. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, oh, a parrot. Oh, and a whole bunch of Paris, I guess. That's what I'm calling them. Okay, yeah, I'm going to need the freezers here really soon. Because, I took care of the parrot. But we still have a whole bunch of, yeah, Paris to deal with. Alright, freezers, go! Frost breath, freeze them! Yeah, the Wizrobe isn't that good against large groups of enemies, because it is only one Echo, can be easily outnumbered. Yeah. Oh, these things are more aggressive than I remember them being in the earlier Zelda games. Because they were in, yeah, the Echo, not Echo, Oracle games and Link's Awakening, and I don't remember them being this aggressive. They basically just ran into you by accident most times. Well, not anymore, apparently. Yeah, the freezers, though, have this kind of really short, like, detection radius for enemies. It's very small. I don't even know if they have eyes, so there's that. Yeah, see? Quite small, but once we get them within range, they do a really good job. I just love watching this. This reminds me of the, the killer Roombas we had in Tears of the Kingdom. Very similar, especially since I often hook them up with frost emitters. Okay, so apparently, all of these mushrooms you can target have a Paris underneath them. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm gonna just bind and throw you off the cliff then. Come with me. Alright. There we go. I love doing that. Alright, that looks like a small gap, but I probably should make a cloud anyway. There we go. So dark areas might be a thing going forward in this region. Alright, so just let them deal with that. I love freezing things and then just pushing them off cliffs or into water. It's so much simpler than actually fighting them. Oh, a heart piece. I see that. But I don't think I saw it just yet. I think I was too focused here. Yeah, I missed it. We'll get it, don't worry. But I wanted to see what's up in this cave area. Alright, so I have to light the braziers. Classic Zelda puzzle. Oh, but there are also some Gomas in here. Alright, Freezer, deal with that. In the meantime, another Candlezol. I know they're called Ignazols, but they look like candles, so I'm just gonna keep calling them Candlezols. Except when I don't, because I've already called them Ignazols a few times. Alright, light that one up. 3, there's usually 4 in these games. Alright. Oh, that didn't work. Probably going to need to use distance summoning here. Oh, is it just right on the edge? Oh, there we go. Frost breath on an angle now. I wonder if I can defeat the final bosses with this. The Wizrobes are probably better for the boss fights, in all honesty. Alright, so yeah, there's a cage all around that, as far as I can tell, so I need to distance summon a Candlezol in there. Alright, not quite. Now I just need to bind it, and there we go. Alright, this is unlikely to be a heart piece, because there's one out there, we just saw. And also, I don't think any of the heart pieces in this game have ever been in treasure chests. This seems to not be the case here. In other Zelda games, it's perfectly fine for heart pieces to end up being in treasure chests, but not in this game for some reason. They all seem to be out and about in the world, just visual for you. I guess it is maybe an easier way to... Alright, yeah, I definitely just saw it at that point. I remember seeing it at this point, because I do go back in and get it. And there's nothing tricky required to get this heart piece, just make some clouds. The only thing to watch out for is the ceiling. But I can get the heartbeat easy enough. Alright. So that brings me... That's the first one recording. I just got an extra heart container before, so we're just starting fresh now. Alright, let's continue. Alright, so we've come out through that tunnel now, and now we can just continue down to the south area. Oh! Speaking of wizrobes, the third one. Well, the freezers aren't going to be any good against this enemy because of flies. So, time for another wizard duel. The downside to this is when you force wizrobes to fight wizrobes, the timing is very critical. Oh, we got lucky there. Okay, there we go. We got lucky with that spell hitting him because he teleported in the exact same spot so that the spell was going in a straight line to hit it when it reappeared. And yeah, so this one's the same as the other two, except it fires lightning bolts instead of ice bolts or fire bolts. Alright, I'm guessing Blowsu is the Deku Scrub with the flower blossom on their head? Well, so that's interesting. The Deku Scrubs seem to constantly be referred to as neutral pronouns. That's interesting. I guess technically they are plants, so determining some plants do have gender, but it's hard to, but not all of them do, so I guess it's hard to figure out. Who knows? Yeah, okay. Most of their house is gone. Yeah, hey, guess what, guys? The rifts are a bad idea. Oh yeah, but they're unlimited webs, unlimited cotton candy. No, this is starting to turn into a parable about the dangers of abuse of drugs. It's like, hey, yeah, you have unlimited access to cotton candy. Yeah, but my house is gone. Alright. This is Astro, what am I going to do? Nobody listening to me. Membership card? Yeah. Yeah, we can talk about it later. Alright, we have to sort out this rift before he's going to be willing to discuss the membership card. So let's sort out the rift. Again, this is the second Zelda game in a row where something, presumably Goma, who is going to be the boss at the end of this because there's Goma larvae here, has created something that is a food source for one of the other peoples of Hyrule. It was the marbled rock roast in the last game, and now it's the cotton candy in this one. 5 areas possessed. Okay, same size as the last one. Yep, let's fix them up. Alright, more spider webs, more spiders. Well, let's see how you like my previous. Oh, the webs actually hold them in place. That's interesting. Well, I guess they can't be frozen, but webs is something, another way of immobilizing something, so that makes sense. They're not immune to everything. Yeah, by the way, the webs also slow us down, and we stick to them, so we can't jump, really. So that's going to be a problem for us going forward, too. Constant pressure! I could... Well, no, actually I can't, because I need both my freezers to take out this flower. Yeah, if I summon this thing in the meantime, one of them will vanish. Alright, there we go. Now I can summon one of them and burn the web. And the grass, so I have to be careful. Alright, you did your job. Wait for the flames to die down. Ow, didn't wait long enough. Alright, that's the first orb down. How big is this one? This looks bigger than the last one I was just in. Oh, okay, there's the second one. Okay, I should be able to just, if I time this right, summon 2 freezers in there, and they'll eliminate it just as quickly as I got rid of the other one. There we go. And now we just wait for it to slowly freeze to death. You would think a flower would be more vulnerable to cold, because flowers wilt in the wintertime and freeze. But no, apparently not. I find it funny that it only freezes it sometimes. I guess it's meant to, you know, just so you can't just constantly perma-freeze something. Alright, and that's 2 down. Yeah, so this rift is a lot bigger than the other one we were just in. I also noticed that there are a lot more monsters here. Alright. Oh, it ate my freezer! Apparently, it's so cold, though, it freezes it. Alright, that works, too. They're on top of each other. I've stacked 2 freeze arts on top of one another. That's funny. Yeah, but as you can see, they don't really... Oh, it didn't learn its lesson. Here, keep this one, too. There we go. I should just grab the Shadow Orb and get going. Alright, 3 down. And who cares what happens to that last one? No, they dealt it anyway. Alright. Yeah, the visual range on the freezers is not very good, I guess. Then again, they are meant to be a close, like, blast radius cone type echo, so that makes sense. They probably don't have to worry about range too much. Also, I'm not even sure if they actually have eyes. Clearly, they sense their prey somehow, but I don't see eyes in there. They're kind of like a vacant eye sockets. But then again, they have mouths, and I'm pretty sure they don't eat. I think the mouths is just for the frost breath that come out of. Wow, these flowers are tough. Alright. There's definitely one over there. Because, I mean, look at the setup. There's definitely one over there. Alright, let's just go around. And again, I have to worry about the imaginary ceiling. But not too much here. Alright, and now we just freeze them with the freezer's frost breath. That coming at 2 different angles here. I would love when we were able to do that in Dungeons & Dragons. Two separate versions of me casting frost breath. Maybe we'll get to that at some point. Alright, that's 4. Alright. So, I'm guessing the last one's going to be up there because there's a ladder leading down. So, maybe it's in here? Alright, let's find out. There it is. I saw the shadowy miasma. Okay, we just have to get up to it now. Alright, so yeah. We need these Strantulas, which we haven't needed in a long time, by the way. So, where are they again? Near the top, I'm pretty sure. Because I haven't gotten them since... I haven't used them since the very early game. Apparently they're not near the top. There they go. Is there a way of sorting this, actually? I don't know. I have the ones I use very regularly, and that's about it. Can I even pull a bomb out in this cramped space? No, was the answer. Alright, so I have no choice but to use the bomb fish. What was the point of going all the way and getting the bombs in Elden, then? When the bomb fish is proving more useful. It's baffling. Seriously. Why go to Elden? Well, we needed to go to Elden, I know that, but still. It's just like... For some reason, nothing we get of use came from Elden. Alright, freeze it. There we go. Maybe I should work on a summoning spell in Dungeons & Dragons. Lets me summon a freezer or something similar. Alright. Another bomb fish, and then we're out of here. I was gonna bind you so you don't go anywhere. Alright, there we go. And that's 5. And that's this rift taken care of. Alright, so we're about halfway there now. And a couple more of my crystals. Well, at this rate, I might eventually be able to upgrade the bombs again, though I'm probably gonna want to use them. Then again, the upgraded bombs are probably the bomb issues, so that might be fun. Alright, let's go back. Oh, they seem to be in a bit of a panic. Closer looks happy, though. No more thorns! But that means no more... Honestly, I'm surprised this hasn't come up before. Yes, we got rid of the rift. Your home's back to normal, yes. You made the thorns go... I think they're going to be unhappy because we just deprived drug addicts of their fix. Essentially. Monster. I'm honestly surprised this hasn't come up so far in this game. Isn't there another spot that you can just go get webs? There's an entire... Oh, we're going to get rid of that too, so yeah. You're horrible! There's only one thing to do. Get her! Apparently we're being taken prisoner by Deku Scrubs. Yeah, we're literally been taken prisoner. Alright. Until show you're sorry. We're not sorry. Okay, what? One last thing. We've confiscated all your belongings. No! Well, I feel bad leaving you with nothing, so take this. We got a stick. It's sticky. Is it literally sticky? As in, is this the cotton candy stick? Oh, that's a massive downgrade. Oh, they're using my staff as a cotton candy stick? Oh, this cannot stand. Oh, I have good news, though. He's an idiot. He dropped the key. Okay, so the only thing left we can do is have try bind to things. Okay, well, guess what? Time for another stealth section. Okay, we got the key at least. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I imagine it does. I'm definitely gonna save, though. There we go. Wait, is it one key for every lock in this place? Yes, it is. Okay, good news. These people are imbeciles. Oh, we're actually not that far from the... Okay, so we got a way down there. We got a way down there. There's a locked door. And is this just the way out? Can we just leave? That'd be interesting. We need to get the tri-rod back, though. Because otherwise, we have no magic to call upon except for just binding tri to things. Going for a walk, nice day for it. These people are incompetent guards. Yeah, we were arrested, yes! Back to your cell! Do not try it again. Let me guess, they left us with a key, though. Come on. Alright, we have to go the other way, apparently. Alright, let's go down here. Sure, left staircase first, why not? Yeah, okay, so this is going to be quite similar to the Hyrule Castle section at the start of this game, back when we didn't have very many echoes. Okay, oh! I take it back! These Deku Scrubs are more competent than the Hyrule Castle's guards! They can climb over blocks! Oh! What security? What security does Hyrule have at this point if these Deku Scrubs are better at this than their jobs than the castle guards are? Oh dear. Oh no. No wonder Zelda gets kidnapped all the time. Do I have to distract this guy? Oh, it didn't work. I have a feeling he's gonna chase me. Yep. Okay. Oh, he runs fast. Okay, this might be harder than I thought. Yep. Okay, yep. The good news is, guess what? They still didn't take the key from us. I can't believe people think these stealth sections are hard. They're given infinite opportunities to succeed. What's down here, though? Okay, yeah, we can't really go that way. They're just having a conversation there, so they won't chase us up the stairs, fortunately. Okay, so we can spin, and we can bind to things, and that's about it. Okay. Yeah, well, congratulations, everyone. Welcome to, we're going to be doing lots of puzzles. I should be able to just wall this guy off, though. These blocks. And then I don't have to worry about him too much. There we go. He can stay in that little area. And, yeah, we can't jump over it, but we'll be fine. Alright, let's try this again. See, the problem is it keeps hitting the wall. Oh, okay, I hit the block this time. He moves fast. I got caught again by a Deku Scrub. This is getting embarrassing. Alright, third time's a charm. Let's try this again. I think I was on to something there, though, just blocking this area off from him. And I have to be careful with these pots now, but I can just pick them up and place them, so that's fine. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I do want to still block him off a little bit. Oh! I smashed the pot. Is that gonna be a problem? No, okay. That's fine. They lose interest after a little while. These guards are competent level, are Skyrim level competence. Alright. So this area, can I just go by without using the pots at all? Oh, good grief, I was overthinking it. It's just, they're just there for, like, extra distractions, I guess. Yeah. And just, like, you have to be careful not to disturb them too much, I guess. Alright, let's go by him. Alright, 2 back-to-back. They're turning around, though. Alright, let's go down here. He'll turn around, and we should be able to get by. Oh, he spotted me, but I think I can make it to the stairs down first. Yes. Alright, we made it through the first floor. Alright, so we got some more locked doors here. I have a brazier, there's a way up there. Ah, hidden door here. What's with the hidden door? Something always good through those. More stone beds. Okay, there's a table. I think we need to make a passageway. I just noticed that the icons for all this stuff I usually have, like the Tri-Rod, the Sword Fighter form, are all grayed out. Alright, so there's a heart piece up here. Guess what? We're not leaving until I get that heart piece. I mean, we can't leave anyway until I get the Tri-Rod back, so... And I'm guessing the sword. And sure, why not Dompe's key for all the good I've used, whatever. We're just getting my stuff back, okay? Just on principle, we're getting it back. Alright, so I have to use this stuff. A stone bed. Oh, I hope I'm outside the room. A stone bed, a table, 2 braziers, and 2 potted plants. 2 potted ferns, it looks like. To make a staircase to get up to this heart piece. I have nothing else to use. This is Legend of Zelda MacGyver edition. Alright, so that works as a good starting point. Now I need to figure out how to... Okay, can I just go up from there to there? No, the fern's too big, unfortunately. If only I could stack some of these things. But I don't think the elevation is going to work. I need to get, basically, I need to get to this brazier slightly higher than the other one so I can jump from one to the other. And then onto the fern. And then presumably up on top of those pillars. That does not seem to be working. Okay, got it stacked up that way, but now can I even climb? No. Huh, alright, this is gonna take a bit more thought. I know what I have to do. This is getting the process right, the order of operations, as it were. Alright, that might work. I can jump to there, and I can jump to there, and then... Oh, so close! Okay, I just need a bit more elevation. So close here. Give it another try. Alright, now that I'm here, can I move it back on there? No, that doesn't work. Now they're too high. Yeah, I don't have my accessories that let me jump any higher anymore. They took those too. Alright, let's try repositioning this a bit. I get the distinct feeling, yeah, if I go there and then there, I can use this to position it maybe, and then I can just... Okay, this looks like it'll work. Yes, I did it! Okay, got another heart piece. That's 2. Now I suspect I need to do something similar to get out of this room. Yeah, okay. I need to do something similar here with these stone beds and this brazier and maybe these front... Wait, how am I getting this stone bed out of here? I can't rotate it. This isn't like Ultra Hand where I can just freely manipulate it and then slot it through. I can bind to it, but it'll just move with me. Alright, I can bind to that too. Oh, the table. Maybe I need the table. It looks like it should fit through there. Yeah, I don't think I figured that out just yet in the past, though. That's the problem. I'm doing these, as I said, I'm doing these voice recordings after recording the video, obviously. So, I have all foreknowledge of what's going to happen, despite the fact I sometimes make it sound like I don't. Yeah, so those can't move. They're just blocking me, so... I have to form a bridge. Just jump across. There we go. Yeah, this table is what I need. Alright, now we need to move this stone bed. So that's what the stone beds are for, by the way. Just to form that little gap, bridge that little gap there so I can jump across. And now, I bind myself to that. Take it out with me. And now I should just be able to jump up. This is an effective staircase. There, are we so close? There we go. The fern was unnecessary. Oh. Wait. Is he eating cotton candy on my staff? Give it back. He took the tri-rod. He's using it as a cotton candy stick. I can't stand to watch either try. Yeah, you need help. Yeah. Staff, give me, now. Yeah? It's not for food. Give me back the staff, or I'm going to do something very unpleasant with the stick you gave to me. Alright, apparently we just had to finish letting him finish his lunch break. These Deku Scrubs are incompetent, I take it back. Try a sticky from cotton candy, great. Let's go find some, let's conjure a water block and wash it off in that. So, he's perfectly fine with us leaving now, despite the fact that we're his prisoner. You know what? I don't care. We have all our stuff and magic back. Let's get out of here. Alright, how many Deku Scrubs guys on our way now? They're in for a world of hurt. But this is a Zelda game, so I don't think that's going to work. Apparently they're afraid of monsters. Well, that does kind of make sense. Well, in that case... Freezer! Let's go. Yeah, you don't want to mess with me now, do you? Does it matter if I go before the freezer? Let's just pick it up. There we go. Fear me! Freezer, do some frost breath. Never mind. Oh, a well. Those are only good things in Zelda games. Apparently it's the way out. Alright, so we need to weigh down these wooden blocks with these boulders. Oh. I think I may have weighed down the wrong one, unfortunately. Can I just... Oh. Okay. I can't reset this by going back up. Oops. Yeah. Oh dear. Okay. That one. All right. Well, I can just conjure them. That's not a problem, but still. Oh, that's right. That's the crack open the spellbook because it's not favorited because I haven't needed these things in forever. There we go. Yeah, slight problem now. That other one is down there. I probably should have just used the... Alright, yeah. No, if I time... Okay, it's fine. If I... Yeah, there we go. Requires a little bit of finagling, but still works. And I think we just destroy these with the sword. There we go. Let's see how you like being frozen. There we go. Oh, there's another one. Freezes one too. Are you working? Do you function in the water? Yes. Alright, that went perfectly well. More strong currents. Okay. So I think we pull these blocks out, and we can build a pathway with them. Oh, I have to be careful though, they don't get caught on each other on the way up. Now we can pull the... Okay, this is... Oh, that works. Just need to make sure not to run out of air. And here I thought we were done with underwater sections. There we go. Yeah, we're going to need something with that current, by the way. My plan at the moment, though, is to just build a pathway over it with, like, clouds. I do want that purple rupee, though. So we're going to get that first. Because I'm fairly certain it doesn't matter how many of these wooden blocks we stack on top of each other, they'll all sink from that current. Alright. Almost there. This is kind of reverse Jenga. We're pulling blocks out of a structure to create another structure. Alright, let's grab the rupee, and then let's go. There we go. I imagine it's going to be like 1,000 rupees now for the final upgrade, so I think it might be the final one just based on the positioning. Oh dear, a keys. That might be a problem. Oh, yep. Alright, so we'll deal with the keys, and then we'll build the cloud bridge to get over there. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, you should be more than a match for this. Just blast it. I'm sorry. I meant blast it, but actually hit it. Maybe it needs to be closer. Now. There we go. Oh, too close to the waterfall. There we go, we finally managed it. Alright, more Bio Deku Babas to deal with. No match for my chomp fins, though. And then I remember this puzzle. I remember this taking a long time originally. That, and I don't remember how to get those mite crystals. Not that it matters. We're already almost at the quarter, sorry, 3/4 of the video done. We're going to try and get through here. If I remember correctly, last time I had my chomp fin just swim by and I followed it. Not from this distance, I don't think. That's not going to work. But I think that's how I got it last time, and eventually I got it right, just the positioning. Because you can see, he can swim through the current perfectly fine. I cannot. Yeah, unfortunately he doesn't go far enough. There's nothing over there for him to entice him, so there's nothing for him to target. Alright, might need something else here. I need something strong enough to resist the current. I'm trying to target that block to see if he'll go over and attack it, but he doesn't see it, so it's not something for him to just attack. There you go. Those aren't going to work. Let's try something else. What else do I have here? Oh, I do have, this thing. Yeah. Magical elevator to the rescue yet again. How did I manage to get through this last time without that? Because I'm positive I didn't have it last time. Oh, there we go. Hey, look, it's Blosu again. We made it out. By the way, your prison's really easy to get out of, Blosu. Nope, you're alright. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, well, that was good. Yeah, I used to like the stuff, but now I'm fed up with it. Yeah, I imagine losing your home causes that problem. Hey, we finally are gonna get the membership card. Well, we don't really want it. We need it to get into there and deal with the large rift. There we go. Membership card to the sweep spot. We now have everything we need to get in there. Alright, let's go. Alright, before we go on to the rift, I want to fill in the rest of the map. Just in case there's something important down there we might need. I don't imagine there's much down there, but for the sake of completion, let's just do it now, and then we'll head back up to the sweet spot. Anyway, we're not getting through the dungeon in this video anyway. That's gonna be next time. So let's finish our exploring now. Alright. Funny watching them eat the things and then just free solid. Alright, so this is the area. It looks like, for the most part... Oh, what? What is that? Is that a monster? Oh, it is. Ah, okay. I actually don't really remember these things. Oh, no, there's lots of fire around here. My, freezers are melting. They go underneath the frost breath. Okay. Yeah, and then they come up. Alright, this is... Oh, there's more of them. Okay, this could be a problem. I don't think I've defeated one of these things yet. I think they've taken out several of my echoes, though. Alright, what's in here? Let's just look into this cave real quick. Okay, rupees and Armos and probably not much else. Oh, apparently one of the freezers did get lucky and take one out. The Goo Spectre. I don't think I've ever remembered these things in any other Zelda game, so I guess they're new. Yeah, they're very hard to hit. Clearly not impossible, though. Alright, let's go to the sweet spot. Let's see if we can get this done. Alright, I have a membership card now. Let me in. Well, look who's back. Yeah, me. Listen. Alright. Is one of your names Mito? Because you're reminding me a lot of him now. Guess what? We have what we need to get in. So let's through. And if you don't, in the words of Gandalf, I'll blow the door out through your hole and out through the hill. Alright. Well, it took us forever, but we're finally in here. And yeah, I mean, this is basically an opium den by any other name. I mean, come on. They're just eating cotton candy, but this is basically every single public service announcement, Saturday morning cartoon ever about the dangers of drug use. Also, yeah, the rift appears to be expanding. I can see why they call them dark thorns, though. They do kind of look kind of thorny when they spread. They're like cracks in reality, so that makes sense. Yeah, okay, I mean, oh, there they go. There's 3 more gone. Oh no! Yeah, if only someone warned you this was bad. Oh wait, I did. Okay, now we have to fight some Riftborn monsters. I have no clue what this thing is called, by the way. Alright. Oh, okay. Spiders, has it? Yeah, the freezers actually might work better here. There we go. Alright, we can form an entrance there. We can go in. Yeah, they have. On the bright side, there's plenty of cotton candy. Why are you friends with this person? Me. Me. I've been saying that from the beginning. Yeah, we can mend the rift and they'll be fine. Yes, that's exactly what it means. Yes, there will be no more cotton candy. What do you care about more, your friends or cotton candy? Wow, he's actually thinking about this for a long time here. Yeah. Yeah, let's get going. Cotton candy. Throw him in the rift. What difference does it make? Yeah. Don't joke about that sort of thing or you're going in there with your friends. Alright. Last major rift in the Hyrule. Let's get this taken care of. In fact, it might be the last rift we can actually go in. Alright, still the Faron Wetlands. So we just have to make it to the temple, and here there's no shadow orbs to collect, so let's just keep going. Yeah, but I suspect there's gonna be a whole bunch of monsters. Alright, as long as we can deal with them, though, we should be able to move on relatively quickly. Okay, oh, treasure chests up ahead. Is there anything over there? I just want to make sure these paths meet up. They most likely do. Yeah, they do. Okay. Come with me. Yeah, when it comes to attack power, the Wizrobes are hard to beat. Alright. I was kind of hoping it was something more important. Shadow Buzz Blobs, okay. There's... oh, electric keys. Well, we've ran into the... there we go. We needed to run into this at some point, I guess. It's raining. I wonder if that means there's one of those Drippatoon frogs around here. There we go. Electric keys. Not many of these echoes left to get, I imagine. Alright, I can't burn that webbing because it's raining. Which means I need to find the Drippatoon causing all of the rain, or we're never going to be able to get anywhere. Alright. Huh. Alright, yeah, this is another problem. I can't burn the webs, which means I need to go over them. Alright. This looks like it's probably the right way to go to the temple. Which means the Drippatoon's probably the other way. Also, the rain is stuck. Yeah, that makes sense. There's fire here. Okay, it causes the rain again when I'm nearby, so it must be around here somewhere. Ah! Too many webs! Freeze, spider, freeze! Alright, there it is. Oh. It's, I think it's the other way. Alright. Oh, the frostbite doesn't go through the pillar, apparently. Oh, okay. They can be electrocuted by the buzz blob. Oh, good grief, another one of those goo specter things. Ah! The electrical field is so big, even I'm getting shocked by it now. Ah! There we go again. Oh, this really isn't worth it. I should probably just go back to the temple. Yeah, let's go back. True treasure chest is not worth it, especially since there's nothing important out here we need. Alright, so I assume we have to extinguish this fire, which means I finally get to try out this, the Dripatune. I wanted to use this for a long time. There we go. Much simpler. There we go, little guy, you came in handy. Alright, up we go. Okay, just need to get by these Waltula. Oh no, a Beamos! Okay, they can be rather difficult to deal with, and... Never mind, apparently they've been downgraded massively. They used to be completely invulnerable to harm. I didn't get an echo for defeating it though, which means... I mean, it would probably be pretty much if we had that. Okay! We need, okay, these gems need to be electrified. There's 3 of them. Huh. I could try using the buzz blobs for the central one, but that's probably not going to work too well. Let's just take care of them and then we'll solve it ourselves. There we go. Now I need something that generates electricity. I have the electric keys. But the keys aren't very, you know, coordinated. Alright, oh, okay, they're running out of electrical charge. This is, yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. I might need some buzz blobs of my own here. Yeah, okay, this isn't working. I'll never get to all 3 in time. And he won't even make it through that one. And I can't even summon multiples, so... No good. Alright, what else do we have? Where's the buzz blob? Oh, I have these sparks! They generate electricity. And, yeah, it'll just go around that one and provide electricity for forever. And distance summon... Nope. Okay, yeah. Oh, there we go. That one's going around that way. Well, they're cheap, so it's not a problem. Alright, there we go. That one will provide electricity for that one, and now we just need to summon it at a height. Ah, there we go. Surprisingly straightforward. Alright. So we're getting close. Alright, that's a big flower. Oh, that's the boss key chest. Oh, the flower took the boss key chest. Okay, so we're going to need to get that back at some point, obviously. Okay, and the flowers wilted when it left. Well, there's been a number of flower-themed monsters in Legend of Zelda, so it's not that big of a surprise. We might have to worry about one. Alright. Let's go inside. Bars. Okay. I suspect this is a temple with multiple entrances. Alright, this place is huge. Yeah, where to begin? Well, we begin with this warp point. Okay, waypoints made. Now we can warp here. Alright, Zelda needs to take a break, and so do I, because this is where we're going to be wrapping up for today. Next time, we're going to explore Faron Temple, and I'm going to, unless it's massive, I'm going to try and get it all done in the next video. Just so, because I have a schedule to keep. I have some things to do coming up, and I have some plans for other videos. Until then, thank you for watching, everyone. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and please join me here again next time as we continue exploring the Faron Temple, chasing down that flower that took our boss key chest, and, well, finding out who the boss monster here. I suspect it's Goma, but who knows. And, also, seeing what the end game for this game is like. There's not a lot left of this now. We're almost to the end. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you'll continue with me on this journey as we finish up. Goodbye, everyone.